We often say that the sun is big. When we look up at it, it seems enormous, and in fact, it is massive. About 1.3 million Earths could fit inside it. But in the grand scheme of things, when compared to other stars out there in the universe, our sun is actually quite small. There are plenty of stars out there that are thousands and even millions of times larger than our sun. There's one star in particular that always comes to mind when thinking of the true size of stars. It's called Stevenson, 218, and it's a red supergiant almost 2,100 light-years away. Its diameter is about 2,150 times larger than the sun's diameter. If Stevenson 218 were to replace our sun, it would be so big that it would completely engulf every planet in the solar system. It wouldn't even think twice about swallowing Jupiter and Saturn whole. And that's not all. According to NASA, about 8 million of our suns could fit inside Stevenson 218. That's an astronomical number. To get your mind around that, imagine stacking up 8 million of the largest objects you can think of. Maybe a blue whale, which is about 33 meters long. The stack would be more than 267,000 kilometers high, which is 69 times the Earth's diameter. Or if you prefer something closer to home, take the Great Pyramid of Giza, which is about 147 meters tall. Stack 8 million of those, and you get a tower over 117,000 kilometers high, which is 300 times the Earth's diameter. It's amazing to consider that our entire solar system, with everything in it, would look like a tiny grain of sand next to Stevenson 218. This really puts our place in the universe into perspective. In the grand scheme of things, how big is Stevenson 218? Well, it's huge, but it's also pretty average. There are plenty of stars out there that are bigger and brighter. For example, the red hypergiant, commonly known as the Great Emu, is nearly 1,000 times wider than our sun. But what exactly makes Stevenson 218 so special? What is it about this star that has captured the attention of astronomers and space enthusiasts alike? One of the most fascinating things about Stevenson 218 is its sheer size. As we've already mentioned, it's absolutely enormous. Its radius is roughly equivalent to the distance between the Sun and Jupiter. Imagine a star so big that you could fit 8 million of them inside of it. It's hard to wrap your mind around that kind of scale. Another thing that makes Stevenson 218 so remarkable is its brightness. It shines with a mind-boggling luminosity of 3.6 million units, where our sun only has a luminosity of 1 unit. In other words, Stevenson 218 is 3.6 million times brighter than our sun. That's why it's easy to spot even from Earth with a good telescope. However, despite its immense size and brightness, Stevenson 218 is still relatively obscure. There's a reason for that. It's incredibly far away. Located in the constellation of Scutum, this red giant is a staggering 2,150 light-years from Earth. That means that the light we see from it today left the star over 2,000 years ago. So when we observe Stevenson 218, we're seeing it as it was in the distant past. But the remoteness of Stevenson 218 doesn't just make it hard to study, it also makes it seem almost alien-like. It's so far away that it appears as just a faint dot in the sky, a tiny speck that holds unimaginable vastness. This contrast between its colossal size and its small apparent magnitude is another thing that makes Stevenson 218 so captivating. It's like trying to make out the details on a building from miles away. No matter how powerful our telescopes become, Stevenson 218 will always appear as just a point of light. We'll never be able to see its surface features or understand its internal structure without going there ourselves. And with our current technology, that's impossible to do. One of the most intriguing things about Stevenson 218 is its mass. It's estimated to be around 19 to 21 times the mass of our sun. This makes it a true heavyweight among stars. To put that into perspective, our sun is roughly 333,000 times more massive than the Earth. So Stevenson 218 weighs in at over 6.4 quadrillion kilograms. That's a lot of mass. You might be wondering how astronomers can determine the mass of a star that's so far away. It's not an exact science, but they can make estimates based on the star's brightness and its radial velocity. By studying how the star moves through space, astronomers can calculate its mass to a certain degree of accuracy. The size, brightness, and mass of Stevenson 218 are all related. The star's large size allows it to emit an incredible amount of light, and because it's so massive, it has a strong gravitational pull that helps keep it from flying apart. These factors combine to create a star that is both awe-inspiring and highly complex. But perhaps the most remarkable thing about Stevenson 218 is its age. It's believed to be somewhere between 10,000 and 100,000 years old. That's a pretty wide range, but either way, it's a relatively young star. Our Sun, for comparison, is estimated to be around 4.5 billion years old. What makes Stevenson 218 so unique is that it's one of the few stars of its size and brightness that we can actually see. Most stars that are that big and bright are simply too far away to be visible to the naked eye or even detected with current telescopes. But Stevenson 218 is relatively close to us, at least in astronomical terms. That makes it a valuable resource for astronomers studying stellar evolution. By observing this star and collecting data on its size, brightness, mass, and age, astronomers can learn more about how stars form and evolve over time. They can also use Stevenson 218 as a reference point for studying other stars, comparing it to stars of different sizes and brightness to better understand the complexities of stellar life cycles. Despite its importance to the scientific community, Stevenson 218 remains shrouded in mystery. There's still so much that astronomers don't know about this star: its atmosphere, its composition, its internal structure. All of these are questions that scientists hope to answer in the years to come. As technology improves and telescopes become more advanced, we may one day be able to see Stevenson 218 in greater detail. We might even be able to peer into its atmosphere and detect signs of life, or maybe even discover other planets orbiting this giant star. Who knows what secrets Stevenson 218 is hiding? But one thing is for sure: this star is a reminder of just how much there is still to explore in the vast expanse of space. With its mind-boggling size, brightness, and age, Stevenson 218 is truly a wonder of the cosmos. And it's a testament to the endless mysteries that still remain to be solved in our quest to understand the universe around us. Whether you're an astronomer, or just someone who looks up at the stars and wonders, Stevenson 218 is sure to inspire awe and wonder for generations to come. So the next time you find yourself gazing up at the night sky, take a moment to appreciate the sheer vastness of space and the incredible wonders that it holds. You never know what you might discover. Thank you very much for watching this video. We truly appreciate your support, and we hope that you learned something new and exciting about the amazing Stevenson 218, the colossal star that's putting our solar system into perspective. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling content about the universe and beyond. Your support means everything to us, and we promise to keep bringing you the most incredible and awe-inspiring stories from the world of astronomy and space exploration. Once again, thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep looking up at the stars and never stop exploring.